Hey, Doug here. In Washington, D.C., it's not a lot of days where I wish my name was Bill. But as somebody who loves a good pun, I'd love to be able to say, hey, I'm just Bill and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. No, actually, we're here with Vote Common Good and part of a group of people that are lobbying Congress. I know we all have opinions about lobbyists, but lobbying really means that citizens go to their representatives and say to them, hey, we want you to support something, or we want you to stand up to something, or we want you to speak out about something. So I'm actually here asking for certain members of Congress to support a particular bill. It's called the Do No Harm Act. I won't get into all the details here. We'll talk about it more on the podcast tomorrow. But it's basically making clarification in current law saying that someone can't use their religious freedom in order to take away the rights or harm someone else. There needs to be a clarification in our current law that allows for religious freedom for every citizen, but also recognizes that sometimes people are making religious claims and it's really designed to limit somebody else's rights or somebody else's access to a full and free life in the United States. There needs to be some clarification in the law. So that's what we're doing. But more importantly, I just want to talk about what goes on here. So you can see, there's people milling all about here in this lobby, the public outdoor lobby area out here. Outside of the building. The buildings where Congress people have their offices actually right behind me. I was just there meeting with a few senators. They meet right over here in an office building called the Hart Office Building. That's at least the people we're meeting with today are in the Hart Office Building. And the thing about this lobbying, I know that for a lot of us, we worry that there's paid lobbyists who work with certain groups and only certain people get access. But here's the thing. Anybody can come and talk to your congressperson or talk to their staff or meet with them. It's really great. There's student groups that are here. I'm thinking back to when I was here in, I think it was sixth grade, that my sixth grade government class came here to Washington, D.C. I think we stood right on these stairs behind me and took a group picture, and I just saw some students doing that same thing, and it's actually pretty great that that's what goes on, that this lobbying can happen, that we can talk to our congresspeople. Now, Vote Common Good, we think the best way to change laws we don't like is to change lawmakers and make sure we get lawmakers we like, so we want to make sure that we're asking people to vote for common good candidates. But we also know that once someone's in office, we need to ask them to do the right thing. So that's what I'm doing here in DC. And just want you to know your fellow citizens, your fellow country people are here and they're doing their best. And there's competing ideas. People disagree with each other about what makes for good law. That's what we need to do. We need to involve all the voices. This project of We the People, it can't be that some of us take the country back from other people. We have to find a way. Even though we're not going to have a shared narrative about our future, we can figure out how to have a narrative of a shared future, and we have to figure that out. Doesn't mean you go easy on any laws, doesn't mean you go easy on any lawmakers, but it does mean it involves all of us. So that's what I'm up to today. Glad to stay in touch with you about all this stuff. Follow up with us on Vote Common Good and all the work that we do, and we'll talk to you soon.